Well, good morning, everyone. Well, it's morning while I'm doing this introduction. Welcome to episode number 23 of Our Underground Life. Today is Friday, June 10th, 2016. Gonna be a hot one today. Already 80 degrees by 9 a.m. daylight saving time. So, yeah. Anyway, this episode has been taken over the past 3 days. I give you a peek into what it's like to be a lazy homeschooler. No, not really lazy, just using technology. How to grow zucchini tips. And of course, our great annual laundry adventure and more. So stay tuned. Let's get on with the show. Well, to start off this episode, Benjamin, tell us what came via UPS. Was it UPS today? Was it UPS that came by?
Yes, it was UPS.
Yeah, it wasn't in the mailbox, I don't think. Okay. So what do we have here?
Oh, tons of DVDs.
DVDs about? Science.
Some of them.
Well, Popular Mechanics is mainly science, right?
Well, it talks about machinery and stuff.
Yeah. He loves the Popular Mechanics for kids. We originally checked them out of the library when we were living in Plano. So what we decided to do is, we're getting up to speed on, homeschooling curriculum with technology. We decided to take advantage of technology. And Rock and Learn has a whole bunch of different, there's Rock and Learn Phonics and Rock and Learn Addition and Subtraction. They've got math stuff. But I didn't know they have science stuff too. So basically, this is elementary education science in 4 DVDs. It's, several, say 6 or 7 lessons per DVD. And that's it. So there's his science right there, besides the science that you encounter every day, right? Are you into animals?
Oh, yeah.
Critters?
Yeah.
Yeah, he learns all about, life science by himself and somewhat earth science. But anyway, so basically here's his science curriculum for the next few years. And Popular Mechanics. Throw in there. He learns a lot of stuff from there, too, and they're fun. So here we go. This is season 1, disc 1. There are 5 discs, I guess, in each case. Okay, enjoy your DVD, Benjamin. Okay, a couple days later, we have yet another Amazon package. No, we don't usually order from Amazon this frequently, but it just, once in a while it seems like it happens like we order several things at once. So, what do we got now? Underwear for Daddy.
Oh.
Ooh, look, my new Crocs. To replace my Vibram 5-finger shoes, which are totally falling apart.
Jeans for
And
Daddy.
I decided, okay, let Mommy talk. I decided I'd rather pay $25 for shoes than $120. Yeah, I decided the Crocs would be good enough. So, and this is really exciting. This is really exciting. Dental tape, yes! And shorts for Dad. No, I'm just kidding. This is what's exciting. Right here. We need to open it. It's a memory card for my camera. I can't film the camera because I'm using it to make this video, aren't I, Benjamin? But the memory card that is currently in this camera is 1 gig. Because my previous camera was like 11 years old. Right? 10, 11 years old? Yeah. Yes, he's over there fixing a fishing net. And then I can make a 5-minute video with a 1 gig memory card. And I said to Jerry, oh, well, let's just get a 2 or a 3 gig card. And he said, I think the lowest amount of gigs you can get these days is 32. And I said, really? Well, why does this card only have 1 gig? He said, do you remember what you said?
Because it's ancient.
Yeah, it's ancient. He said it because that camera was ancient. Anyway, yay, exciting. Now I can make longer videos and not have to upload them every time I make a video because I'm going to have a memory card. Okay, since I was making a video of our Amazon order, Benjamin also wanted to. He thought the garter snake he found deserved a little bit of fame. So there you go. Your 15 seconds of fame, garter snake. And cicadas, the cicadas have started up. They started up about, well, a couple weeks ago. They really started up the other day. Say bye-bye, Mr. Garter Snake or Miss Garter Snake.
It's a female that you can tell has spots.
Okay.
Females have spots and stripes, but
That's
only the males have
That's the
stripes.
theory. Yeah, that's our theory. Not mine, that's Benjamin's theory.
Hmm.
I guess we've had some desperate frogs, or maybe optimistic frogs. See all these tadpoles? Swim, swim, there they go. This is not a pond. It's not a pool. It's the reservoir for this potted goji berry, which, by the way, looks really pathetic. And it's in the process of losing all its leaves, but that's okay because the other two plants lost all their leaves and healthier, nicer looking leaves grew back. So I guess it's just the transplanting stress they had to go through. But tadpoles, man, I need to keep water in here or I'm going to feel guilty for killing all those frogs. I'm going to show you something else we got in the garden. Oh, by the way, I've got my new memory card in this camera, so I could go for hours and hours and hours. I'm not going to do that to you, though. It's hot. It's somewhere in the 90s. Ugh. Where am I going? Over here. Yep. I had another lovely discovery besides the tadpoles, by the way. You want to see some tomatoes? Baby tomatoes. Zoom there. I'm not sure if this is a Roma tomato plant or a cherry. I don't think I planted any cherry tomatoes here, though. Those kind of look cherry tomato-ish. But they could be a Roma tomato. Oh, there's some more over there. You can have tomatoes everywhere pretty soon. Well, maybe not. Depends on how... If it gets into the hundreds, it'll stop production for a while. But here it is. This is what I want to show you. I think it's grown since yesterday. Of course it has. Look at that. My first zucchini in a while. This is the first time I've grown zucchini. This is our third summer year, and this is the first time I've grown zucchini since we moved to southeast Oklahoma. So, another one. Oh, baby. Is that a baby or is that a stem? I can't even tell. No, that's a stem. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between a baby zucchini and a stem. But our first zucchini, actually that's about close to, you want, just like green beans or anything, you want to pick them when they're relatively small because they just taste better, sweeter, more tender. Anyway, quick tip on growing zucchini. See how big this plant already is? It's not done growing, people. You want to plant a zucchini plant, excuse my shadow there, on the corner of the garden, like this. In square foot gardening books, they talk about planting 1 zucchini per square foot. I don't think so. The leaves are already spread out probably at least 3 feet. I mean, you can keep them pruned down, but let the thing breathe. This is probably at least a 4 foot square area, 2 by 2 at least. Yeah, it's about 2 by 2 because it's a 3 foot wide bed, and it's taking up, and plus, well, it's going onto my path here a little bit too. So you want to give zucchini a good bit of space. You don't want more than 1 or 2 unless you're planning to sell at a market because you're going to be giving it away to neighbors. And the final tip I want to give about growing zucchini is just like all melons and squashes, they don't do well transplanting. I did transplant this one, but what you do is you just let it grow, let it germinate, and like 2 or 3 days after it's germinated, then plant it in the ground. If it gets root bound in the pot, it's going to die. Been there, done that. Okay, so you want to be careful not to do that. The best thing to do is just put it in the ground and keep it watered. But the reason I've stopped doing that is because I'm so lousy about keeping it watered. The seeds just die in the ground. I forget to water the seeds. at some point, and then they die before they germinate. So it's a lot easier for me to put it in a pot, wrap it in a plastic bag to keep the soil moist, and then I don't. All I have to do is, after about a week, check on it and see if it's germinated yet. But then, once again, for any zucchini, squash, melon, thing like that, if you're going to do that, plant it within, say within 4 days, maybe less is better, of it germinating. So. Okay, well, in case you didn't see my video about the episode Life Without Running Water, you need to go see that and understand how we usually do laundry. But got to drag out the wash tub today, and excuse the wind and excuse my hair because I just washed it. But once a year I wash the blankets and the comforter on our bed, on a nice hot summer day when we're not using the comforters and blankets anymore. And the comforter's so huge, well, all the blankets and everything are huge, we need to use a wash tub. So we get it nice, and see, Gary's already used almost 5 gallons, and it's not even, this is a 15-gallon tub, right? So it's not even half full. So he's going to have to get some more water. So we're going to fill it up about 2/3 full, and then I'm going to put in washing soda to get the dirt really out, and the lemon oil. Go ahead. He's waiting to fill up the tub. And the lemon oil to kill the dust mites. All the nasty little dust mites. There are millions and millions in the comforter. Dust mites everywhere. Oh! Lemon oil is supposed to kill them. Probably the washing soda is strong enough to kill them too. But, the lemon oil is extra insurance. Okay, so in goes the washing soda. How much do I put in? I just guesstimate. And this is a big thing. So I put in more washing soda than for other things, and then a bunch of drops of lemon oil. And it's the best to try to get undiluted lemon oil, or eucalyptus also kills dust mites, because of course when it's undiluted it's more powerful, and you just mix it all up. Alright, and then in goes the comforter, and then I'm going to let it soak. It's probably going to be a couple hours before we get back out here, because we have to let the rats out and play. So this will soak for a while, and then we'll have to rinse it. And yeah, we will need more water, Jerry. Okay, we've soaked it, and now it's going to take the 2 of us to rinse it. It's so heavy. I'm having Jerry pick it up initially. And yeah. We need to rinse out as much of the washing soda water as we can. And both of us have to do it because we need to make sure it doesn't go back in the water. And of course, look, they're still just keep coming out forever. Here it is, hanging on the line. That took a joint effort. So you saw us wringing it out. We wrung it out and then took another 7 or 8 gallons of just plain water to rinse it, and then we got it on the line. Drip, drip, drip. I'm going to wring it out a little bit to get some of that excess water out, but that's our laundry adventure for the year. My laundry will not take that much water again until next year when I wash this thing. I usually only use 2 or 3 gallons to do the laundry, maybe a little more in the winter because we have bigger clothes. But anyway, thank you for watching this episode. And here it is, all dry and back on our bed. I'm having to make a new conclusion to this episode of Our Underground Life because the audio went blip on my camera again. I don't know what the deal is. I might have to buy something else to make videos. We'll see. Anyway, like I was saying, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of Our Underground Life, please give us a thumbs up and share it. And come back next time for our next episode. Until then, take care.